Good evening, gentlemen. How are you doing tonight?
All right.
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right, so today we're going to be looking at Prehistoric Man. It is yet another indie game from our favorite publisher. It is a $6.99 release that came out just recently. And Alex, I would very much like you to read the story.
Dude is a friendly caveman. One day he was coming home from lunch, and on that day he would have his favorite meal, a big and juicy ham. Oh, and this was one really special. Look how big it is, he thought. Dude was so excited that he didn't even notice a huge dinosaur just behind him, and that big guy also seemed very interested in his delicious ham. Rawr! Shouted the dinosaur. Dude was so distracted by that shout that dropped the ham in the air. So the dinosaur snapped the ham while in the air, and he ran with the ham in his mouth. But Dude is not going to give up that easy, so here starts our adventure to rescue his lunch. That's a good adventure.
The grammar in that was atrocious.
Now, Adventure Island, then?
No, it's actually more of a Metroidvania.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, like the first couple screens are pretty linear. But once you get a little bit past I guess what you would call a tutorial area, you do have different paths you can take. You have items that you need to get that will allow, you get gloves that let you hang off ledges. You get the ability to push rocks. You get a double jump, right? A bamboo stick that you can breathe through for your swimming underwater.
Underwater,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So you'll see there's a health bar and a stamina bar. The health bar obviously is your health. The stamina is how many times you can swing the club once you find the club. Until then, you can only throw the hatchets that you get, which do have an ammunition count, so you can run out of them and then have literally no method of defending yourself.
Don't want to do that.
Oh, so I'm just choosing to skip all the enemies since I can't fight them anyway. Well, I can, but I'll run out of hatchets.
Yeah, no point in wasting them if you can just run by the enemies, right?
And I'm pretty sure that during the course of this recording, I actually didn't go to the branching path that has the club, so I didn't even get that.
Oh.
Because when I actually went through and played the game and got the Platinum Trophy, I did get the club very early on. But again, because it's branching paths, I just didn't go that way at that time.
So how are the controls on this?
The controls are spot on, actually. Really no issues with the controls at all. There was a few, if you want to call it, kind of control-based, where I went to go jump and grab a ledge and maybe the character got stuck on the ledge or didn't grab it when I should have, so a little bit of collision detection. But the actual jumping and running and all that is fantastic.
Cool.
I think the most off-putting thing from a control standpoint was actually a mechanical decision, was the stamina bar for swinging the club. Because when I got to the swinging the club, one swing is one stamina, and you can see I only have 2 to start the game. Right?
Yeah.
Which you can find collectibles to upgrade both your health and your stamina, but it's still you swing it 3 times and then you don't have any more stamina, and it recharges over time, but it's still if you have an enemy sitting right in front of you, you gotta wait 3 seconds for your next stamina. It will often cause you to die.
Yeah, kind of a weak caveman if he can only swing his club, I guess 3 times now.
Yeah. But then the hatchets, you have ammunition. The one in the playthrough that I did, because I did get the club and I was able to, just wait out stamina recharges and stuff. I think I had 160 hatchets because I just didn't need to use them that much.
Use them.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about the presentation that you see in front of you?
It's
Decent, yeah, it's not bad.
It's functional, colorful, it looks kind of like that.
What kind of variety do you get later?
The second stage, or the second area that you'll see is kind of like a cavernous area. So, like a little bit. I find it funny, in the menu, there is the option to turn on and off weather effects. I don't know why you would turn them off, but like, you go from one screen and it's raining, and then you go to the next screen and it's not. And then
Yeah.
like you go back and it's raining again. It's like, so are we supposed to believe that this like just one block of area is getting rain for some reason?
Yes.
Clearly.
I just find that funny. Like, I would get it if like, okay, this area would have rain, like this whole area, if you had it on, but like it's literally on a screen by screen basis. The music is obviously nothing to write home about. It's very repetitive.
Yeah. Not awful.
It's not
But-
awful until you hear that same loop for, you know, how much time.
Yeah.
But I mean, for this type of game, you would just listen to your own music while you do it. Or listen to a podcast or something.
No Metroid, that's for sure.
No, but I mean, it has that same kind of layout where like, okay, I found this key, now I can open this chest, which just gave me hatchets and fruit. Fruit gets halved when you die, but the only thing that I found that you could use it for thus far was there certain gates that required you to use 100 fruit to open the gates.
Do you have to hit him in the head, or?
Nope.
Oh, sneaky.
Well, because I was thinking about it, and it's like, okay, I should have gotten the club already, but I didn't in this playthrough. So what if you came to this boss fight and you didn't have any hatchets left and you didn't pick up the club? So obviously the way to beat him had to be something different mechanically.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no like phase or anything, so he literally just does this until he dies. Oh, come on.
Oh, there you go. He must be almost dead now.
Well, there's a health bar on the bottom, Josh.
He must be almost dead now.
Which, yes, it shows his hearts.
I
See,
think
so
he
now-
must be almost dead now, though.
Oh.
He's already dead. So now I could push rocks, which you can use as platforms or to put onto pressure plates, right? So
Yeah.
there was parts back in that earlier level that, you know, there was rocks and pressure plates, but I couldn't open them at the time because I didn't have this tonic of fortitude.
Yep. That makes sense to me.
And the platinum took me like 20 minutes to get. Which is a fairly lengthy one, I guess.
Yeah.
For these types, yeah.
Is that how long the game itself is, or?
Oh no, sir. You only need to beat the second boss to get the platinum.
Okay.
I mean, you could potentially not get the platinum once you've beaten the second boss if you didn't find the items, because it's like you gotta find the gloves, find the club, find all the items. But most of them can be found before the second boss if you explore.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, there goes your fruits.
Yeah, now they're cut in half. But again, the only thing that I found that you can use the fruit for is there's some doors that required 100 fruit to open, and usually they just had like treasure behind them. And then some gates you need to kill all the enemies on the screen. Some just require levers. So there's at least a little bit of variety on how you open the doors. But like it's basic. It's a $6 game. I don't think it's bad by any means.
Nope. No, for that price, I mean, that's...
You get a little bit of variety where there's like enemies that shoot things at you here.
Are there health drops?
Yeah. Like when you're running through all these bushes, you can get fruit, which adds to your currency. But there's like chicken legs and cake that you can get. Like chicken leg will restore 1 block of health, and a cake will restore the full health. Okay, so we got a couple minutes left here. Why don't you guys tell me, do you continue after the first opinion?
Nah.
I probably wouldn't. Not that it's bad, but it's just not something I'm looking for.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're looking at
I
it
feel
in a
like-
vacuum objectively, not if you would want to boot it up right now.
I suppose for $6, I could see myself playing it. Sure.
Alex,
Nah, I don't think I'd be interested in it.
would you like to elaborate at all?
I don't know. I just feel like there's other games that I'd prefer to play.
All right. Well, thank you for looking at it in a vacuum.
I think for this genre, there's just there are games that we could play that would be more enjoyable. I think I'd get really bored of the theme too.
All right. Well, I mean, there you have it. In the mindset that I already have the game and I'm playing it, I would think, yeah, I'd continue after it. It's a short game. It's not going to take too much of my time, and I already have it, so I would continue. So we got 1 and 2. Anyway, until next time, have a good one, guys.
Hey, did you like that video? If you did, be sure to let us know by clicking the like button and leaving a comment. If you want to be first in line for any new content, be sure to subscribe to our channel and then hit up our Facebook page. The link's in the description below to see what's coming up next.